All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Waharakak. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect out here toiling in this truth. I'm Bathak Amath GMS Dallas, and I'm just coming back at you with a really quick hit lesson. I don't know exactly what I'm going to title this yet. It may just be an update lesson. Just going into the agenda, Esau's agenda, to get this fluid, throughout the four corners of the earth, primarily targeting you Jakes, man, and when I say Jake, I'm talking about the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians of Negroid descent. You make up the 12 no longer lost tribes of the nation of Israel, the true biblical Israelites, man. You know what I'm saying? You are the people of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, the two entities whom the world ignorantly refers to as God and Jesus Christ. That's not their name. Yahweh being the Most High, who sits on a throne up in the heavens, whom the world ignorantly refers to as God, Jehovah, Yahweh, Ahia. His true biblical name is Yahweh. And then his only begotten son, whom the world ignorantly refers to as Jesus Christ. His true biblical name is Yahweh Shai. And you are the chosen nation of people of those two entities, those powers, man. You know what I'm saying? And, of course, we know everything that's happening in the earth. You're the target, man. You know what I'm saying? You're the primary target. It's all about you. That's why you're at the forefront of the whole movement, man. They've never given you anything or tried to make you first in anything. So why do they want you to be first in this, man? Because it's destruction. It's going to destroy you. This thing is set up to put the majority to death, man. And of course, those that survive, it's going to go to the next phase of things, which ultimately this is going to lead to Revelations 13 and 16. And I'm going to be very careful with my words, man. And I'm not going to post anything. I have articles and videos and different things that I can make this point, but I'm not going to use any of it because these devils are, right now I got 2 strikes on my channel, and they're just looking to take my channel out, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm being very careful. I think I got another few weeks, and then one of those strikes will come off, and then I can, because there's a lot of stuff that I want to post and share, but I just can't take a chance of getting another strike right now, or that's going to end my page, man. So right now I'm being very careful. I'm gonna try to be careful with my words and how I say things, selective with things, very selective with my wording and everything to just, we don't want to get these devils any reason, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't need much of one. You know what I'm saying? So, but you're the target, you Jakes, man. And right now, they have a campaign going on where they're going door to door, man. You know what I'm saying? Checking for that juice, man. The fluid. You know what I'm saying? And also, which I had a video, but I, like I said, I'm not gonna show it. But and also, I have an article going into how these companies are about to make it mandatory. That fluid, if you want your job, man. So these things are happening, which we know, us in the know. We know all of these things are Bible prophecy, man. You know what I'm saying? So all of these things are happening. And when you read in Revelation, the 19th chapter, as a matter of fact, I'll get it real quick. It's all about prophecy, man. This is Revelation chapter 19 and verse 10. And it reads, "And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy." So everything is about prophecy, man. And when you read in Salakia, when you read in Sirach, the 39th chapter in verse 1, it tells you should be occupied in prophecy. So it's all about prophecy, man. And all these things are Bible prophecy, man. This juice here, this fluid, is the first stage and phase of ultimately leading to Revelations 13 and 16. You know what I'm saying? Which, as a matter of fact, let's get it. Since I'm just gonna let the scripture speak. This is Revelation chapter 13 in verse 16. This is ultimately where this all of this is going. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. And we know who the man of six is now. You know what I'm saying? And all of these things are preparing you for this, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. You know, it's a twofold agenda, because these devils are trying to again depopulate the planet, and along the way, you know, we're gonna get rid of as many as we can, and we're setting it up as, you know, to get to the next phase of things, which is this right here, man. You know, and that's what these devils are doing, man. You know what I'm saying? If you have the eye salve and discernment to see, which you have to be given that from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And he's not giving that to everybody. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures say it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the Most High, but unto them it is not given, man. You know, as a matter of fact, Matthew 13 and 11, Mark 4 and 11, Matthew 19 and 11, all men cannot receive this same, save they to whom it is given. You know what I'm saying? So it's not given to everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? The secrets of the Most High are given to his servants, the prophets. Amos, the 3rd chapter, and verse 7. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, Colossians 1 and 26, 25 or 26, I believe it's 1 and 26, says that the mysteries that have been hidden from ages is now made manifest to his saints, man, which we know who the saints are. The Israelites, man, pursuant to Psalms 50 and 5. Psalms 148 and verse 14, and Psalms 149, verse 1 and 2, man. You know what I'm saying? We know who the saints are. You know, so hey, man, all of these things are Bible prophecy, but it's at the same time, this devil, you know, is we're not ignorant to Satan's devices. He also, let me mention this as well. He's got this nigga is offering free lunches, you know, giving out free come on, man, free shit. Come on, you know, this devil ain't never gave nothing away free, man, you know, but he's he's offering free lunches and cell phones and all kind of crap, pizza and all kind of crap, you know, if you get the juice, take the fluid, man, you know what I'm saying? And then man, just ultimate low. Juvenile and Manny Fresh, man. You know what I'm saying? Total sellouts, man. Just niggas, you know. Did the remix of Back That Thing Up. Yeah, and us in the know, you know, those that have seen it, man, you know what I'm talking about, man. Like I said, I'm trying to be careful, you know, with my words. They got algorithms and things that you know, we got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? But they got a remix to Back That Thing Up, you know. Hey, man, they're pushing this thing. This agenda is moving, man. But we're not ignorant to this devil's devices, man. Salakia. This 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11, and it reads, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. You know, and Satan represents the so-called self-proclaimed white man. You know what I'm saying? Esau, the true biblical Edomites, man. You know what I'm saying? Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, man. You know, and that's what this dude is doing, you know, pure wicked, evil, iniquity, you know, just this earth is in darkness, man. Isaiah 60, you know what I'm saying? In verse 2, the earth in darkness, these people in gross darkness, you know, but we, as it says, 2 Corinthians 2 and 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we, who is the we, man? The elect, man, you know, that those 7,000 that did not bow to the image of Baal, man, you know what I'm saying? Which represents the 144,000, which was preordained and predestinated, pre-chosen from the foundation of the world. As a matter of fact, let me get that real quick and I'll come back. This is Ephesians chapter 1 and verse 4. According as he hath chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love, man. You know, it's talking about the same people, man. You know what I'm saying? The elect, man. He said, according as he hath chosen us in him before the foundation of the world. Predestination. Pre-chosen. As a matter of fact, that reminds me of I'm just rolling in the spirit right now. That reminds me of Romans, the 8th chapter, because you don't have no free will. You know what I'm saying? When you read Romans 8:20, for the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, cutting free will, but by reason of him who hath subjected the same in hope. That's those that he chose from the foundation of the world. And when you read down in verse 28, which is going into your 1/3 and your 2/3, man. You know, the 2/3 was subject to vanity, as the 1/3 was subject to hope, man. You know, the hope of salvation. Paul says we're prisoners of hope. You know, Romans 8:28, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love the Most High, to them who are the called according to his purpose. Whose purpose? Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's, man. There is no free will. There is only the pleasure and purpose of the Lord, the will of the Lord, man. For whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate. That's pre-chosen, to choose before when you go into the word, to be conformed to the image of his son, that he might be first born among many brethren. Moreover, whom he did predestinate, choose before, them he also called, and whom he called, them he also justified, and them he justified, them also he glorified. So those who have that justification and are called and chosen are going to be glorified, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the joint heir in Hebrews, Salakia, in Romans. That, as a matter of fact, at verse 17, let me jump up, Salakia, verse 17. And if children, then heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Hamashiach, if so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together. They're going to receive that reward with Yahushai, man, and be glorified, man. Yahushai has his glory, is glorified, and when he returns, he's going to give that same glory to the elect, man. You know what I'm saying? That joint heir, man. Those who hold fast. Revelation, the 2nd chapter. You know, he tells you to hold fast, man. You know, and he's going to give you the day star, man. You know what I'm saying? He's going to put us, Lord willing, I can be a part of that over these nations, man. Which goes back to Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, in verse 1 and 2, man. You know what I'm saying? All of these scriptures line up and say the same thing. But this devil has an agenda, and he's on that agenda, man. You know, and pursuant to, and he's about to come down, man. You know what I'm saying? This devil is coming down, and pursuant to Revelation, the 12th chapter, he's about to come down, man. It's Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And we know who the devil is, man, pursuant to Revelations 2:10, you know, and the devil shall cast some of you into prison. We know who that is, you know, and pursuant to John 8:44, you know, which goes all the way back to Cain, man, in the very beginning. We now know who Cain and that wicked line represent, man. You know, those same people that got that mark of leprosy put on them in the beginning, man, who still have that mark on them at the end times, man. The Lord left that mark so we know who the devil is, who the wicked is, man. Going all the way back to the beginning, man. They still have that. And they're the only nation on the planet who has that mark, man. So we know who the devil is, the devil and Satan, the dragon, that old serpent that deceived the whole world, man. You know, Revelations 12 and 9. You know what I'm saying? We know who that is now, man. You know, we know who the true red man is. He who's coming is after the workings of Satan. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 9. Yeah, I believe it's 9 if I'm not mistaken. As a matter of fact, I don't want to mess that up. Let me see. 2 and I believe it's verse 9. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 9, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, man. You know, lying wonders, because he's a straight up liar, man. Psalms 58:3, man. He come out the womb, estranged out the womb, lying as soon as he be born, man. They're you know, lying wonders, man. But he whose coming is after the working of Satan. So that's how when we go now, let's go back to 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. We know who this Satan is. It's him who's working, who comes after the working of Satan. We know who that is, you know, who has deceived the whole planet, you know, who has chemtrailed, poisoned in your air, who has poisoned the water, chemicals and poisons, fluoride and different things in your water, who has GMO'd and chemicaled up and poisoned the food, you know, no nutritional value. Come on, man, you know, who's killing Jake left and right all day long. This nigga, man, the finger is pointed. We know who it is. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Lest Satan, now we know who that is, should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And that juice, that those fluids are one of his devices, which is going to ultimately lead to that other device, which is where they're actually trying to go, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, because Jacob's trouble is at hand. It's underway, man. It's upon us, you know. So let's real quick, let me go to Daniel, the 12th chapter, and verse 1, and it reads, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, which are the Israelites, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. So during the time of the time since there was of trouble, since there was ever since there was a nation, you know, which is that means this is going to get crazy as all get out, man. You know, you've never seen this before. You're only going to see it once, and you'll never see it again. After that, the implementation of the kingdom of heaven will come. But it says, so 2/3 of the nation of Israel is going to get caught up in that, man. But it says, at that time, thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. The elect, man. You know what I'm saying? That's who's going to be found written in the book. Lord willing, I can be a part of that. And then when you read in Jeremiah, the 30th chapter, it says the same thing. This is two different prophets saying the same thing. Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. And that's going into, again, the elect. That's the he that's going to be saved out of it, man. You know, so a time of trouble is coming. But he's going to be saved out of it. You know why? Because of what we just read in Revelation 12:12. You know, this devil is about to come down having great wrath, because he know that he hath but a short period of time. His rulership is over. His eon or ion, you know, that period of time, that rulership, we're at the end of it, man. Until the scriptures clearly say, until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. It's fulfilled, man. And it tells you in 2nd Ezra, I believe it's the 11th chapter, that the end of them was going to come through them. You know what I'm saying? Esau, man, these devils whom the earth has been given into their hands, their power, man, you know, they're in control right now, but we're at the end of it, you know. So these things are coming. And what did the Lord say to his elect, man? Because it says that the elect is going to be saved out of it. He shall be saved out of it. All they that are written in the book, man, you know, the book of life, man, the elect. You know, because during these hard, crazy, trying times, you know, the elect is going to be all right, man, pursuant to the scriptures, man. This is Isaiah chapter 65, Salakia, in verse 13. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh Bashem Shai power, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. So the elect in 1/3, they're going to eat, drink, and rejoice. And the 2/3 is going to be hungry, thirsty, and ashamed, man, because they didn't listen. You know, when the prophets were out here trying to warn them, blowing the trumpet, man, you know what I'm saying, telling them that these devils are your enemy, don't trust them, you know. And then you got stupid ass Jakes out here. I ain't gonna ask what's in the infusion. I ain't gonna look up in the infusion. All that old crazy. Come on, man. You know, that's exactly why they gonna end up receiving Zechariah 13:8, man. You know, and 2 parts shall be cut off and die. You know what I'm saying? Because they're wicked, man. You know, and 2 parts of which is the majority of the nation. Hey, they gotta go, man. You know. And then we'll restart this thing, the reset button, and the first fruits of the kingdom, the elect in 1/3, and everything will flow back through that, you know, of course, under our big brother Yahushua, King David, and the 144, man, you know what I'm saying? And then everything will flow through in righteousness under that, you know, bringing to pass Romans 11:26, and all Israel shall be saved, man. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the kingdom of heaven, man. But yeah, this devil is about to come, man. You know, so all these things, you know, that juice, you know, the fluid, you know, this devil is hey, he's on his agenda, man, and he's serious. He believes in the left hand, man, you know. So Jake got to step it up and believe in the right hand, man. You know what I'm saying? And let's get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? We put all our faith and belief in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. We believe what's written, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, with that, hopefully this was edifying to the hopeful elect, giving all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Waharakak double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect, the house of David, the Bayath, Shal Dawadah, Shalom.